Hey, Suffolk Camper here. How's it going? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I've got a nice little woodland camp set up for tonight. It's in one of my favourite places. I'm here at the location already. I've already got all my gear and tent set up, so that's all done and out the way. And I can now basically just get on with it and chill out and relax. I'm going to turn the camera around in a sec so you can see what setup I've got and where I am and stuff like that. Just real quick, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button and drop a comment down below in the comment section if you've got something you want to say. All channel support is appreciated, and I appreciate you for for watching and joining me right now. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see where I am and what I'm doing, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, thank you for joining me again. I'll see you a bit. Okay, so this is the setup I've got. I've got my usual Van Gogh Orion tent, which I used in my last camping trip. I've got my nice little camping chair there. I've got a LED camping light there, and one over there if you can see it for when it gets dark. Obviously got my hoodie top hanging up. It's in a nice lovely pine tree slash birch tree location. It's mostly birch trees in this area, but there is, like, further out there are some pines and stuff as well. And yeah, it's really nice weather. It's lovely out, and I think it's going to be a nice night, and I think you're going to enjoy watching it, or at least I hope you will. I'm going to show you inside the tent. I've got my camera tripod there. Over here I've got my my wood and my little fire pit that I always use. My my metal food strainer that I use as a mini camping pit. Obviously I'm going to clear some stuff out the way and make some room so there's not a fire hazard, so I wouldn't just leave it like that, so don't worry about that. So here we have the front entrance. Nothing really special going on in here, just the usual setup. Got my little porchway here, and just open her up here. Where is the zip? Oh, here it is. And as you can see, I've got my NATO sleeping bag. It's actually warming now, so I don't need it, but I couldn't remember where I put my other my cooler sleeping bag, so this will do for now. I've got my roll-out camping mattress, my foam one, because my airbed got a puncture and deflated, and that was the end of that. So I'll show you further inside. Oh, I've got my little tent light set up, and I've got one at the opposite end as well. I've got all. See, what I love about this tent is I can fit all my gear in here. I don't have to worry about leaving stuff outside. As usual, I've got my camera, all my cameras. There should be another one around here somewhere. Well, anyway, there's one of my cameras. I've got my usual trusty hatchet for chopping wood and knocking in tent pegs. Got my nice hefty torch. My good old trusty mag light that I love, definitely worth purchase. I've got my my little floodlight to light up the camp, so I don't have to hold up a light plus the camera at the same time. This great little purchase. I've got this off Amazon. I think it's only about 15 quid, and it's damn amazing for the price you pay. This is a really good bit of kit. And it's got a charging bank on it as well, so you can plug your phone in and get some power off it. I mean, obviously it will sap some power from the actual thing, but if you're running low, that's not so bad. I got myself a nice bit of leftover whiskey, or Jim Beam. There's about a quarter of a bottle, just under. Jim Beam Black Cherry. It's actually quite nice. It's 32.5% volume, so it's not quite as strong as regular whiskey. It's a little bit weaker, but it hits the spot and it's got a nice cherry flavour. Lovely stuff. It's about 20 quid a bottle. And I've got a couple of San Miguel beers, my favourite beer. I love my San Miguel. I don't know why, I just do. There's a couple of other beers I like, but I've always liked my San Miguel. So yeah, that's my treat for tonight. Get me a little bit merry and take the edge off. I've got some food that I'll show you in a bit. I've got my usual book on ghosts, because I like to read the old ghost story. I like to scare myself. You know, it's all good fun. And hang on, let me just tidy up a bit in here. And obviously there's the view. I'm going to show you the food and stuff I've got. I just need to get out. Oh. Oh. So here, I've got some food. I've got some bottled water, some cheap crisps, more cheap crisps. I've got Scotch eggs, sandwiches, pasta in a bowl, and some Coca-Cola to mix with my whiskey and just have with my food. I've also got a one of these survival camping meals, freeze dried. I might boil it up, I might not. If the food I've already got is enough, I won't eat it, but this is chili con carne. This was from my Aunt Monica from Sweden. She's awesome. She's always been really cool to me, and she knows like camping and outdoor stuff. So thank you, Monica, for the food. It's always really appreciated. So that's what I've got to eat. So yeah, I don't know how much daylight I've got left, but I think might take a little walk, or I might just chill out. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyhow, thank you for watching so far. I'm going to chill out for a minute and think about what my next move is going to be. But yeah, thank you for watching so far, and I will catch you guys again soon. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Alright, back again. Just going for a walk. So I'm trying to navigate my way out of here. Just go for a quick walk while it's nice and while I've still got some daylight. Yeah, there's an old World War II bunker not far from here that I want to show you. Hang on a minute, let me just climb over this. Oh, there's a bit of a mound here. Oh dear. I was trying to... Oh, I'm out of the woods. I'm now coming towards the path. There's a tracker about 20 or so feet ahead of me. And now coming towards, because I'm not actually that far from the car park, even though I'm in the woods. Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to turn the camera around. Give me 1 second, hang on. Howdy again. So there's the track. There's where it meets the woods. I'm quite well in there, so unless you go right up, unless you go right in. It's not unlikely anyone's going to see me. I'm going to take a walk down here. I'm going to show you the World War II bunker. It's I'm sorry if the camera's shaking. I might need to find a better way to do this. There's another car there. I don't know if someone's in there. I'm going to grab my phone charger while I'm here. Just grab my phone charger. No, I shall pick that up. Okay, so I've got my phone charger. Keep it all nicely locked up. And take a walk down here. Okay, there it is. You can see it. Oh, let's try and navigate all this debris, all these fallen branches and stuff. Yeah, here it is. I've actually showed you this before in one of my previous videos, but now it's daylight. Get a better look at it. Probably full of junk and rubbish, unfortunately. It's hard to see in the... yeah. It's just full of rubbish, unfortunately. There's no way I'll try and go inside that. Oh, it does actually open. It does open. Hello! Yeah. I'm not sure if I'd want to go in there. Oh, big spider. There's my shadow on the other side. Yeah, that's as far as I'm going. But obviously that's the entrance. Close that up a bit. Oh, that's a bit tight. But yeah, this is this is a remaining World War II bunker. I think there's a few dotted about the Suffolk countryside left over from the war. I don't know what specifically what it was used for, or who used it. I don't know the exact history behind it, but I do know it is a World War II bunker. So this area has definitely got some stories to tell from the Great War, from the Second World War. You know, soldiers and military men, you know, have walked this ground during wartime. Men long dead. There's been a lot of things happening in this area. This ground has seen a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of history here, a lot of memories in this area. It's quite interesting to think I think it is anyway. Now it's just peaceful and serene, but I'm curious to know what this looked like during the wartime. Anyhow, I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to take a walk back. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Howdy, back again. Okay, so had a little walk. Obviously, as you know already, everything's all set up, and I'm now gonna take 5 and just chill out basically. So yeah, I've got one of my favourite San Miguel's all ready to go here. So I've been looking forward to this. I wanted to do one more, outdoor video. Sorry, I just got a notification. I just wanted to do one more video quick before it got dark, because I think the sun's going to set soon. I don't have too much daylight left. It's really lovely out here. It's warm enough to be out in a t-shirt. You can hear all the birds chirping and singing. You know, I don't know if it's going to rain later. I think the weather forecast said it might rain at night, but I'm pretty sure that tent's more than waterproof enough to handle it, so it should be okay. So I'm all set and ready to go for a nice, lovely night out in the woods solo. Can't beat the feeling of freedom, you know. Anyhow, cheers. As Steve would say, from Camping with Steve, time for a step 2. I think the guy from Blot Outdoors, he likes his booze as well, doesn't he? Nothing wrong with that. But here we go. This is my step 2. Still cold from when it's been in the fridge. I kept it out of the sun. You know, I think it's important to do stuff like this. You know, if you have the ability to experience freedom, I think that you should get out if you can, because I know it sounds almost like a strange thing to say, but I think the freedoms that we take for granted now, you know, the ability to drive out to the countryside, go to the woods, enjoy nature, I think our ability to enjoy freedom as we know it is quickly diminishing, because you know, our government really no longer serves the people. You know, the Labour Party, the Tories, they're basically occupied. They're occupied by the World Economic Forum. They are World Economic Forum members, and they meet in Davos. And they meet yearly in Davos to discuss drastic changes they're going to be making to our lives in the name of climate change. While of course they fly all over the world in their private jets and have their private yachts and own multi-million-pound mansions everywhere. I mean, they're hypocrites, really. But anyway, they propose on restricting and eventually banning the use of private vehicles, taking away our meat, taking away control of the food supply, bringing in digital currency, and they also want us in 15-minute cities where there will be surveillance everywhere, and if you try driving outside of your 15-minute zone, you'll get slapped with a fine and stuff like that. And I think within a few years, our ability to drive out into the countryside, if these globalists have their way, it will be no more. So they want to take away our freedom and bring in more government under the name of saving the planet. And it's actually quite frightening when you think of it, because if these globalists have their way, we're looking at quite a scary dystopian future. I'm sorry if this sounds all kind of going all conspiracy theory, but you know, it's really happening, and they are openly discussing it in the yearly Davos meetings. I mean, you can watch video footage of them talking about it. They want digital currency. They want no cars. The head of the World Health Organization has just recently released a video stating that the UN want to take control of the global food supply and take away meat, and put us on to a plant-based diet for the environment. But really, what they're saying is they want to destroy farming and take away our meat supply, so they can force us to eat their synthetic meat, and they can set up their synthetic meat and fake plant foods, which are all funded by Bill Gates, driving profits towards them. That's what it's about. It's nothing to do with the environment. It's about taking control of our lives, so the 1% can profit massively from it. That's basically what it is. And yeah, this is one thing that this is kind of one reason why I think it's quite important, to be free while you can. Because I genuinely believe, I genuinely believe within less than 10 years, maybe 5-7 years time, chances are I won't be able to go out and do all this. The local councils or government will take away your right to own a car. Like, say, they'll start by banning diesel cars, or they'll start prohibiting the use of cars in local areas, like in town centres. Then they'll ban them altogether. You'll be stung with fines and green taxes, so you can no longer afford to run your car, forcing you out of it. Or likely, you'll one day get a letter through the post saying that, due to needing to meet current climate goals, your local area will be prohibited from having vehicles. It will only be buses and cyclists and pedestrians. So that they'll make it law that you can no longer keep your car in your area, because it will be for cycling and walking and buses only. So you'll basically be outlawed from keeping your vehicle in your own area and stuff like that. I know it sounds all crazy, but it seems like it's coming, unfortunately. I don't really talk about this stuff in my videos, but this is something that's more and more people are becoming aware of this, and I think the more people that kind of become aware of it and understand what's really going on, the more people can kind of resist and fight back and hopefully push them back, and say, no, we don't want this. But Keir Starmer of the Labour Party has openly admitted on video that he supports Davos, which is the World Economic Forum meetings. So he's already admitted that he doesn't represent the people anymore. He represents the World Economic Forum. Rishi Sunak is a member of the World Economic Forum, and he's taking his orders from them. That's what all this net zero push is about. Net zero is taking away our energy, our vehicles, our food, and our freedom, all under the false pretext of saving the planet. And it's not saving the planet. Excuse me. It's not saving the planet. It's taking away our individual freedoms and our individual mobility to keep us controlled and to benefit the globalist billionaires. And we're heading for quite scary times, unfortunately. Yeah, And as far as this war with Russia is going, Putin Putin has openly said that he will strike the UK if Britain continues to use rockets to strike within Russian territory. And I think, unfortunately, they're stupid enough not to listen, and they're just going to keep doing it. And I think it's quite possible that very soon we could start seeing, you know, military strikes in NATO countries and actually directly in the UK. I think Putin will avoid that if possible, but if they keep pushing him, then he will sort of have no other choice. And I think it's quite possible that very soon the UK could become a target for military strikes. So yeah, everything seems to be going a bit haywire at the moment. I mean, the war is pretty much out of control. I mean, this is recently the first time that Russia has directly threatened to strike the UK. And I mean, they could wipe out the UK with a single Sarmat. I mean, they've got like about 15 separate warheads that can all fly off into separate targets and be individually targeted and controlled. Just a single one of those could send the whole of the UK back to the Stone Age. You know, and Russia's got thousands of nukes. So yeah, I guess I don't know what's going to happen there, but it's not. This war isn't looking good either. So I think we could potentially be looking at a World War III, because I don't think that NATO will allow Putin to win in Ukraine, and Putin won't back down either. So it seems like there's going to be a major conflict, unless of course Zelensky finally accepts defeat and decides to negotiate with Putin after all, which would be a blessing, because that would at least end the war. But yeah, so but that's that. These are the times we're living in, you know. Anyhow, this beer is nice. I'm enjoying this. I like that first beer feeling, you know. When you just start to feel that nice warm buzz take over. I do like my beer. Unfortunately, I like it a bit too much sometimes. I love hearing those birds chirping, you know. Of course, it all gets a bit spooky at night, but I'm used to it, so it's not like I haven't done it before. I've also got some music back in the van, so I could always go and listen to some tunes later. I've got some black metal. I listen to black metal and death metal. I'm a bit of a metalhead at heart. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'm gonna turn the camera off. But thank you for watching so far. I really appreciate, I appreciate all my viewers. If you're watching now, it's great to see you and have you here. You're all awesome. I love all you guys who watch. I appreciate anyone who takes the time out to watch what I'm doing. You could be doing something else, probably something more productive, but you're watching my video, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to know that I love all you guys, anyone who watches my content. You're all appreciated. Yeah, so, and that's kind of it for now, really. So anyhow, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you soon, alright? See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Alright guys, how's it going? Back again. So as you can see, it's well and truly dark now. I've had a couple of beers and some whiskey, and I've been playing a bit of music, and I think it's now time to get the fire going. I think I'm just scouting about the area. There's a tent there, obviously, but yeah, this is definitely dark nature at its best. Okay, so I'm now going to light a fire, and I will catch you guys soon. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, here we go. It's fire time. Let's get this lit up. Light the firelighters first. Okay. Let's start it nicely. Get some kindling on it. Look at that, look, starting out quite nicely. Right, let's keep with that and see how it goes. We've got some logs and well as well to put on it, so yep, it's going quite nicely. Look at that, look. Just the natural light of the fire. I love the way it reflects off the trees. Nothing better than a campfire moment like this. This is definitely welcoming warmth, because it's the temperature has dropped and it's a bit chilly now, so this is definitely welcoming. I just want to say again, thank you to everyone who has watched so far, and you know, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. Anyhow, I'll be back soon, alright? See you in a bit. Goodbye. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, or thereabouts. I kind of passed out after that fire. I mean, obviously I made sure it was all out, you know, and safe. It's as you can probably hear, it's raining outside. It's been raining since I woke up about half an hour ago. I'm hoping it might stop before I get the tent packed up, because I don't want to get packed up in the rain. I mean, it's not a huge deal if I have to, but I don't want to, you know, do it in the wet. But I really could murder a coffee right now in the shower, so yeah, and just get back to my nice warm flat. Although it's quite warm in here, to be fair. The temperature's, it's definitely warmer in here than outside, so I'm quite cosy in here. I've still got a bit of food left and some drink, soft drink anyway. I'm certainly done. I'm done with alcohol now. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to think about my next move, and I'll catch you again in a little while, right? Thank you. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay. I've got all the tent packed up. You can see the dry patch there where it's been raining, and that's where I had the fire, so there's no trace left there. Everything is nice and clean and tidy. No litter. There's obviously my gear. Oh yeah. Daylight once again. Anyhow, I'm going to get back to the van. Hi, how's it going? Right, well, I'm all packed up and ready to go now, and I'm feeling a bit damp and manky, and maybe you could use a tiny bit more sleep as well. So, and I'm dying for a coffee and a shower. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now. Thank you for watching so far. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe if you like the video, and drop a comment down below for any feedback or whatever. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, thank you again. See you later. Bye bye.